light, now she is forced to deal not only with her damaged health and cheating ex-husband, but with his mistress Sharina Hudson as well. Since Wendy started to openly talk about how this affair ruined her marriage, Sharina doesn't miss a chance to pick at Wendy on her social media, and it may not stop there. Rumors are going around that Sharina is determined to get her lavish lifestyle back. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Live channel. We keep our eyes on the most scandalous events in show business and always bring you the hottest updates. The drama between former TV host Wendy Williams and her ex-husband Kevin Hunter could have ended when she cut him off and stopped paying alimony. However, things are getting out of hand with a third party coming to the stage. Apparently, Sharina Hudson is not ready to say goodbye to easy money and already elaborated a plan to keep sucking Wendy's account until it dries out. Stay with us until the end of this video to learn all the details. We have always thought that divorce is something that should be resolved by two adults. However, Sharina Hudson has her own opinion about it. Not only she did ruin Williams's marriage, but the woman also has some nerve to throw shade at Wendy on her Instagram and allegedly pushes Kevin Hunter to sue his ex-wife to get more money, considering that Wendy's issues with alcohol were mainly caused by Kevin's 15-year infidelity with Sharina. This woman's behavior enrages fans more and more. Although Wendy didn't say a single thing, she always suspected that something was going on, especially considering that Kevin didn't even bother to keep his love affair secret. It seems that Wendy didn't expect them to get serious, knowing how many other women Kevin slept with. The TV host even joked about that on her show, demonstrating her wedding ring and showing who was the main woman in Kevin's life. However, the situation became far from pleasant when Kevin got Sharina pregnant, and now the new family is working hard to extort more money from Wendy, as if they didn't take enough from her. Fans were always saying how everything Hunter wanted from Wendy was her money, but now with complications over the settlement agreement, it became more than obvious. Since his alimony payment was cancelled, Kevin began to complain about how things have gotten tough for him. It seems that neither Hunter nor his mistress didn't even think of getting a job and earning money to cover their needs. Instead, they solely counted on Wendy's riches to sponsor their lifestyle, and now the man doesn't have a dime to pay for his bills, house, car insurance, and even medical expenses. He was even brave enough to file a case against his ex-wife, probably nudged by Sharina. Well, that definitely looks like a desperate attempt. Despite being in such a grave situation, Kevin needs no support, knowing his divorce was finalized more than 2 years ago. Fans are furious at him for not being a man and a provider for his new family. One person commented, "Kevin Hunter worried about the wrong thing. He needs to be worried about that resume on Indeed, and how he going to finance his new wife and not live off Wendy Williams." Fans keep ruthlessly roasting Hunter all over social media. Just look what this person wrote on Twitter: "Kevin Hunter, get a job between a Shanika. You should have been able to maintain a decent life when to give you a good start. All you had to do was work. You won't make Shanka get a job, but want a check from Wendy's work." Although it's Kevin who opens his mouth, there are speculations that he is only the tool in this game, and the true villain in the story has always been Sharina. After all, she was always pressuring Hunter to leave his wife, but Kevin couldn't possibly do that because that meant losing access to her money. So what do you think? Could it be Sharina's new plan to extort as much money as possible? Is she threatening and forcing Kevin to say all these things about Wendy and his current financial situation? If so, this woman has no shame. Not only she ruined the marriage, became the reason why the successful TV show was cancelled and its host was sent to rehab, but she also pulls the strings and makes Kevin publicly humiliate himself. We think there's something in this theory, and this is why you remember when Kevin apologized to Wendy after their divorce. Well, apparently, he doesn't think he owes her anything anymore. He takes the advantage of her current unstable condition and openly criticizes her on his Instagram. And in interviews, he even dares to state that he solely made the Wendy Williams show a success. Look what he replied to a reporter: "It's clear to say that after I left, the show tumbled hard. My intellectual property of the creation of the Wendy Williams show and how it had to come across was key." Fans didn't appreciate the speech. Yes, Kevin was one of the producers of the show, but he claims that the TV show was successful only because of him and wants to sue the company for stealing his intellectual property. We wonder, was it he or Sharina who came up with such a pathetic idea, and why he doesn't say a word about his ex-wife's contribution? One person wrote, "Kevin understand what's really going on here and who is the mastermind of this drama." One fan wrote, "At the end of the day, I know that fault lies with Kevin Hunter for cheating on Wendy. But come on now, this little Sharina person has no shame. She's all laid up on Baki with someone else's man, throwing peace signs and duck lips for the camera. If Sharina is truly behind Kevin's public begging in a lawsuit, that explains a lot, because this woman has no sense of boundaries. She even dared to criticize Wendy's upcoming podcast on her Instagram stories, probably. Hudson is afraid to hear more details about her personality, but Wendy Williams is back, and she is not to be silenced anymore. But the question is Sharina ready for the fight? Because Wendy has been earning money by roasting people since the dawn of time, and this time she is determined to destroy the unfaithful ex, and his mistress fans are fully on Wendy's side. They hope a couple of lovers will finally leave the former TV host alone and get what they really deserve in their case. Nothing. One person commented, "I hope Wendy Williams sue them for everything they stole from her. Karma can't come too soon for them. Eves, we wish Wendy the strength and courage to defeat the serpent once and forever." And what's your opinion about this? Does Sharina actually stand behind Kevin's lawsuit and public whining? Share your thoughts in the comment. We are eager to know. One thing is certain for sure, this drama is far from being over, and we will always be there to bring you fresh updates. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel to get more details on the lives of your favorite celebrities.